Welcome, Irish Nation. I'm Coach McKenna from Notre Dame Catholic High School, and this is our Great Day to Be Irish show. It's huge. It's here. It's graduation for the 2019 seniors. Wow. What a ride they've had here, and what an adventure. Some advice I can give to the seniors out there, to the senior here. Let the next couple days slow down. Enjoy it. Enjoy the awards night. Enjoy backyard, enjoy graduation, because just get ready for a new world out there. But don't be in a hurry to get through the next couple days. Let you know that you're in our thoughts. God bless you in your new journey. We're sure you'll do well, and we're very proud of you. But remember one thing, you've always got a home at Notre Dame. You can always come back here. We love you here. Our doors are always open. As we go into the summer mode, please go to ndnj.org. Check out our summer activities. All kind of things going on with the camps, summer sessions, educational things. Find out what we're doing here. This building goes 12 months a year, and we just keep cranking. And while you're on ndnj.org, check out the strength training page and view our past shows, because it's been unbelievable. Fifth or sixth show coming up here, and we're over 10,000 views. And that's because of you. Because you care, and that's what makes Notre Dame special, that we have all kinds of people out there caring. Today's guest, kind of a special guy for me, is graduating. I couldn't be more proud of Sam Ponticiello. Sam, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Coach. It's great to be here.
I thought it was appropriate, being it was graduation week, to have a graduating senior on. We've had Robbie, we've had Rachel. So I want to get a different perspective from Sam. But in the beginning, I want everybody to kind of know a little bit about Sam. Where you went to elementary, how'd you get to Notre Dame, and we'll go from there.
So, like Coach said earlier, my name is Sam Ponticiello. I attended St. Gregory the Great Academy. I went there my entire elementary and middle school career. From there, it was a tough decision what high school to go to. It was either between Notre Dame or Steiner. And it was a tough decision because my entire family had gone to Steiner. And I would have been the first outcast to go to Notre Dame. But when it came down...
You're not an outcast, Sam. I love you.
And when it came down to everything, we looked at it all together, we realized that the smart decision would be Notre Dame. And that has honestly been the greatest decision my family has made to the day.
Okay, kind of leading up to Notre Dame and everything and coming here, tell us a little bit about your family. Do you have any brothers, sisters, your parents? Where do you live and everything? So we really get to know you before we really dive into what's going on about Sam.
So I come from a huge Italian family where we're the kind of family that every communion, confirmation is like a wedding. Okay, we have the big wedding venues and everything. I live in Hamilton. My dad's name is Guy, my mom's name is Pam, and I have a sister named Brielle. We spend a lot of our time in LBI. We have a house down there, which unfortunately did get destroyed in Sandy, but we were relentless and we did rebuild. We do like to take vacations here and there. We like to do a lot of things together. Country concerts are probably our favorite thing to do together.
Another country guy, go figure, Sam, what I'd like to hear about is a little bit about when you came here as a freshman. If you can go back 4 years ago and kind of remember your first impressions of Notre Dame, your first experiences, kind of tell us a little story about coming to Notre Dame your first year.
So I like to think that my story of coming to Notre Dame is actually really interesting. So I do play football, as you guys can tell. But so when I do talk to parents and kids, and I tell them my story first coming to Notre Dame, and that is that when I first came to Notre Dame, it's new, it's exciting, right? But you can also be a little anxious about starting a place new with 1,500 kids. You can be a little anxious in that. But I always recommend playing sports and being down here with Coach McKenna. Because it was that like playing sports, playing football, being here a month before everybody else that allowed me to get comfortable with the school and with, I say, 50 brothers who we walked side by side through the front doors, freshman year. And it's also, I like to think of it that we're all one big family here. Like when kids come to Notre Dame, right, we're here for a while. We all go to each other's sporting events, we go to each other's competitions, mock trials, everything. And we all ball it in together. We all take care of each other. We all have each other's back. No one's pinned up against the wall.
That's great, because it is a family here, and we talk about that all the time. And you talk about the brotherhood we have down here with the football lift and everything. Now to kind of return to football, Tell us a little bit about your 4 years of Notre Dame football.
So my 4 years have been very interesting actually. So freshman year was great. Like I said, we had about 50 kids on the team, 56 to be exact, and we had a really great time. Everything went about 500 that year, but it was fun, and we were starting to learn, like we were starting to get the concept of what it was like to play Notre Dame football. Sophomore and junior year were a little tougher. We did struggle a little bit, going 3-7 and 2-8, but that's all right because our senior year, this past year, we went 7-2, won the division, and that was strictly a product of what happened in the past. And if we had not had those losing seasons in the past and learned how to come from them and beat them, we would not have had our winning season that we've had.
I think one of the neat things we did is the way we trained for the season. And what's neat about our team here is not only do we train in the off season, they become a brotherhood. We train all season long. And we used to have our Saturday lifts. They were a big lift in getting us ready for the season. And some of the greatest compliments came from other coaches about how strong we were, what kind of shape we were in and everything. And it was a credit to these guys because they bought into what we were doing here, and they really they went after it. Sam, you're involved, and you were involved in so much here at Notre Dame. Let's pick it apart a little bit. How about you've been with me with Catholics for Christ from the beginning. Let's talk a little bit about our experiences when you kind of emceed the whole day when we had the bishop here and everything. Kind of tell everybody about that.
So Catholic Athletes for Christ here is it's a huge club here at Notre Dame, and it's one that we take much pride in. We have a ton of students who get involved, and that is something that where our family attitude really comes from. It comes from down here, our Catholic Athletes for Christ meetings, where we don't go to clubs and not to bash anybody, but we don't talk about certain languages or anything. We come here and we talk about our faith, family, and what we can do to make people better, and how us athletes can make an impact in other people's lives. And that we have made such an impact on people that the bishop actually decided to come and spend a day with us. And we are so grateful for that we got to just sit there. It was huge. We filled the gym, and we just got to talk to the bishop about his life and how he started Catholic Athletes of Christ.
We figured it would happen, Sam. The phone would go off.
Yeah, it would go off.
Go ahead, Sam. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so because of what we do here and the impact that we make on others' lives, we were lucky enough to have the bishop come, and that shows that he recognizes what we do, and especially him as one of the founding fathers of Catholic Athletes of Christ in this area.
And here we go with the phone again, so
popular man.
Popular man, but we'll see what happens here. Sam, not only with the Catholic Athletes of Christ, but your involvement with school, just in general and everything. You're like an ambassador for the school, a student ambassador. Kind of explain all the other little jobs you did.
So a few other things that I'm involved in. I'm a student government rep. I'm on executive board for peer leadership. That is a program here that helps welcome incoming freshmen. I'm also the, I guess you can say, the official NJSIAA Student Advisory Council representative for all of Notre Dame sports. So I go to advisory councils across the state, and we sit there and talk about different rules that may want to be changed, or students' ideas of how we can better sports. I was also an intern in the advancement department. So with all those combined together, with my Catholic Athletes for Christ and being with the football team, I allowed myself to get involved in a lot of stuff here at Notre Dame. But that also allowed other students to help get involved here at Notre Dame. I was bringing my resources that I had to my teammates and to the other people who come down here in the weight room.
The other big thing is, Sam, questions I want to ask you before we're done. Is one, congratulations. I'm going to Catholic University. Kind of explain the route of getting accepted, what you're going to do there, and how you're eventually going to take over the school.
Yeah. So Catholic University was one of those love at first sights. I really enjoyed the city of DC. I think it's a great place to learn. I think it's a great place to just live your life and have fun. And when I did go to Catholic, I was blown away by the huge chapel they have there. It can actually fit the Statue of Liberty on its sideways. And it's a national shrine, and it's unbelievable. And I was also lucky enough that the bishop here, David O'Connell, he was the past president of the university for 13 years. So I did have a conversation with him and our priest here at Notre Dame, Father Jason, about it. And when I was talking to everybody, it was truly amazing. But it got even better, it's pretty cool. That when I was there, I was questionable if I was going to play football or not in college. But that team and talking to those players and being around those coaches and those meetings really made me want to play football. So besides the fact I fell in love with the place, it also made me want to do something that I was questionable about. And I really appreciate that because it helps me pursue something that I'm really passionate in.
Okay, Sam, here's your chance. I'm an incoming freshman to Notre Dame, and I'm going to be here 4 years. What kind of advice are you going to give me so I do as well as you did at Notre Dame?
The one piece of advice that I would give everybody is that a positive attitude and kind gestures can change a person's day, a person's week, a person's month, or a person's life for the better. Those positive attitude and kind gestures can get you very, very far in life, and I think that's a great thing to live by.
Hey, great way to end the show. Let me tell you something. Check out what's going on at Notre Dame. Some great things are happening here. I could bring 1,000 Sam Ponticiellos up here that just represent the school so well. But because I love Sam so much, I had to bring him in. But I tell you what, it's always a great day to be Irish. Check us out. Share the videos. Come see Notre Dame. Come visit us. Come in. Check things out and have a blast here. We love having you here, and thank you for everything you do for us. Have a great day.